All right. Yes, we are back. We are back for a back-to-back Cheftorious live. We here. Episode 12, tonight, Wednesday night, the perfect night to be Cheftorious. Let me just go ahead and invite a few more people up into the room so we can all get together and have this lovely chit-chat we got planned for you guys this evening. My guy, Chef Quann. He'll be with us momentarily. But, we are here for Cheftorious, episode 12, Wednesday evening. As usual, I'd like to thank you guys all for the love and support. Y'all always showing up in piles and big numbers and just marching out to Cheftorious, and I really appreciate y'all for that. It's well received, well appreciated. I can't express enough how much it means to me that y'all take a moment of your day, stop by and have a little chop up session with me and a chef or a baker or a business owner of some sorts. And I just appreciate you taking time to show the love and asking your questions and liking the videos, loving the videos, sharing the videos, subscribing to the YouTube channel, following the Instagram, following the TikTok and the Twitters, which I gotta get better on my social media game. Like, I'm really no good at this. I don't know what I'm doing. I post, wherever I'm receiving the love and some attention, and whoever's liking what I'm doing on whatever platform at the time, that's what I'm using. And right now, Facebook is where it's at for me. So it's working for me, and that's what I'm gonna keep doing. Coming on with you guys on Facebook Live and posting here. But welcome this Wednesday evening to Cheftorious episode 12, baby. With your guy, I'm your man, I'm your favorite chef, Executive Chef Sean Slater. Yes. I got a really, really bright and intelligent upcoming chef. I can't even say upcoming anymore. He's doing his thing, but he's becoming upcoming as far as the social media world and whatnot. He's got a good thing going on his YouTube channel, on his Instagram. And he's doing some good, lovely things, and I can't wait to introduce y'all to him and to share his story tonight. Chef Quann. Let me see if he's in the building yet. Let me see if we got him yet. No, he's not logged on yet, but I just invited him, so let's give him a moment. How you guys feeling out there midweek this evening on this hump day? Listen, over here in Maine on the coast, man. Oh my gosh, just all of a sudden, all of a sudden, just got crazy snow out of nowhere, and it was just crazy snow. Hope you guys having some better weather than I am out there. We're at Chef Quann right now. All you gotta do is accept the invite, Chef. I sent you an invite. Check your notifications, and we'll get on with this thing right here. We'll get our little chop session on. Bring Chef D all up in the Cheftorious Ring of Fire. Chef Quann, you gotta accept the invite to join on camera. Look in your notifications. No, you in the live. You ain't in the video. You just watching the live. I need you to come in. Send me a request to join the video. You want to join the actual video. Trust me, I ain't mad at you. I'm getting used to all this right now myself. So I ain't mad at you at all, bro. I got you. Hold on 1 second. We're bringing in Chef Quann. Hold on. It says it's adding you. It's just a Wi-Fi thing, baby. No problem. Just be patient. Send it again, because I'm not lit up anymore. Send it again. Hey, Ms. Martha, how you doing? Thanks for taking a moment to stop by Cheftorious, episode 12. We got Chef Quann joining us momentarily. I hope you're having a lovely day out there. I don't know what's going on here. I got you lit up twice, but hold on now. All right, let me get that one off. All right. Check yours now. I just sent you one. I think that's what was going on. It was getting mixed up because we both had one going at the same time, Chef. So I X'd out the ones where you invited me, and I just sent you an invite. So accept it. Check your notifications, bro. I hope you guys are having a lovely evening. Get your questions ready. Remember, get your questions ready for Chef. As you're watching and you got something that you're thinking of, or you want to just piggyback on one of my questions, and you got something you want to ask, yeah, feel free to write your question in. We're having a new feature on Cheftorious. If anyone would love to join the live and ask the question themselves, just put it in the comment section. I'll randomly pick somebody to join us on live and ask a question to Chef Quann. All right, here we go. Sean, what's good, my brother? How you doing out there, boy? You know Sean's run the world already. Now, I accepted your request, Chef, but it's not doing anything yet. Hold on, just give it a moment. We'll be patient. We've been through this before, baby. We know what we're doing. We learn every episode. Every episode, I'm learning something new about all this and what we're doing. All right. Yeah, something going on with it. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna erase that, Chef. I just erased the one you sent me. Send me another one, please. Send me another one. We're gonna try this again one more time just to make sure it's all clear. All right. I'm adding you now. Yes, bring them on. I was just reading to make sure it's clear and I'm pressing the right buttons. So it says I'm adding you. Check your stuff, man. Check your notifications and stuff. See what's going on. Let me check my Wi-Fi. Make sure I'm strong. My Wi-Fi is strong, baby. Wi-Fi is on. We strong. But I'm not mad at it. We'll give it a second. I noticed to happen. Sometimes there's just some little bleeps and blur. Like, see, yeah, there's a bleep and blur. You just popped up again on there. But, why you're not in my video? All right, hold on. All right, I'm gonna send you another one right now. It's gotta be. It's a Facebook thing. That's what it's gotta be. All right, give it a second and check your notification. I just sent you an invite to join just now. All right, so look, it's on my end because I just got a thing on my phone that's saying the connection failed. Hold on. All right. Hold on, D. All right. Now when I'm trying it in a certain way, I'm trying it in a different way, and what it's telling me when I do it in this different way is now it's adding. Wi-Fi is good. There we go. Hold on now.
Finally.
There we go.
What's going on, man?
What's up with you? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm blessed and I can't complain. I appreciate you for allowing this to happen. You there?
I know the trick for this. I'm having a volume issue, but I have a trick. I already know what to do.
Okay.
This happens from time to time. Let me put the worms in my ear real quick, bro, and I'll be right with you.
I can't hear you. It's like blank. Can you hear me? Take the headphones out. See if that work. I can't hear nothing.
Me now?
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you now.
And now I hear you loud and clear. Okay, baby, let's go.
Right.
Listen, you know what? I am now truly under the impression that Facebook is trying to get me shut down because they don't like what we doing on Cheftorious. They don't like me bringing you awesome, cool people on the show and spreading love and sharing motivational stories. They don't like it. They try and shut brother down, but we ain't gonna let that happen like that.
Not at all.
All right, let's jump right into it. My
Okay.
man. Hey, let everybody know because they've been waiting a few minutes for me to get this all together. Let everybody know who you are, what you do, and where you at.
All right. So my name is Chef Quann. I'm from Auburn, Alabama. Right now I'm in the beautiful place of Vail, Colorado. But what I do is for the past 6 years, I've been traveling in this culinary program for Vail Resorts. And this is my, I believe, fifth season with the company. And I've grown ever since I've joined them back in 2016. I wouldn't be where I am today. What's up?
No, I was just like giving you some credits for that. Like you've been with that job, you've been with that company for a while now, man.
I appreciate it. And how it works is in the winter times, I go to Colorado, and then in the summer times, I go to Wyoming at Grand Teton Lodge Company in Moran, Wyoming.
Hey, now listen, we could talk about the Grand Teton now. I
Oh
love my
yeah?
time. I love my time over there.
Oh yeah. What year did you go?
I was in the Tetons in 2020.
Okay, that's actually the year I didn't go because of COVID. So that's the one off year that
Yeah,
I took. But I mean, COVID ruined a lot of stuff. Like they weren't even fully operational that year, if I'm not mistaken.
right. That's why I was upset when Chef Z was telling me how things really go on over there and when it's clean and
Yeah.
everything is normal. Man, I was like, dang, I missed out on a lot. I missed so much.
Yeah.
Like a
Are you
real
talking about
Thunderdome. I missed the real Thunderdome.
for real? Are you talking about Zen or somebody else named Chef Z?
Zen.
Oh yeah, Zen's the homie.
Yeah, Zen's the homie, man. That's my little bro right there, man. I Fox with Zen. That's my guy.
Yeah, shouts out to him. I saw his episode a couple days back. Like he definitely had a good show as well.
Um, I kind of get a similar vibe from you. That vibe that Zen has, a very cool, calm, and relaxed. You know what I mean? Like very cool under pressure. Cool Joe. No yelling, no smoking. You know what I mean? No smoke coming out the ears and all. Like you seem real relaxed and composed. I like that,
Definitely.
man. That's a good look.
I appreciate that. I mean, basically, I just like to treat people the way I like to be treated. As a chef,
Yeah.
it's a lot of pressure and it's a lot of stress. So why would you want to be that angry chef that just likes to yell at people and never want to speak? I want to be that chef that's cool and, make you feel at home because these adults that fill out their job application, they never know what they're going to expect when their chef is
Right.
there the first day. So I want to give that very first impression of being cool and collected because that's who I am.
All right, now I like
I
that.
mean,
I like
and
that.
it's not that many of us chefs like that. So
No.
the ones that are like that, we try to stick together. I definitely don't do the smoking thing, and I definitely don't drink. I find other ways to kind of relax myself when I'm at work, if you know what I mean.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Absolutely. I want to touch a little bit on what on your introduction there. You told everybody. You told us you're from Alabama, born and raised Alabama.
Yes,
Um,
sir.
talk to us. Tell us what it was like growing up for you, anyways. Tell us what it was like growing up in the South.
Well, I mean, the South is a great place. It's a lot of good food. But I will say that the part of the South I came from, there was low opportunities. So if you wanted something to happen, you really had to make it happen for yourself. see, as a kid, I stayed into a lot of clubs and just a lot of organizations. I grew up in the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Lee County. And even as a teenager, I stuck with that. Like a lot of my friends would do other stuff, but I kind of stuck with the Boys and Girls Club. And I'm so glad I did because they gave me so much wisdom and I met a lot of great people and they gave me a lot of skills in life that really helped me get to where I am. Stuff like how to save money and how to fill out a job application, like stuff like that, you know.
Yes, sir.
They don't really teach you that in the real world. So just to get those type of resources at a young age, I'm glad I stuck with it.
Yeah. Listen, I'll piggyback on that. My parents had me in the big the Boys and Girls Club at one point when I was a child, and
For real?
it did wonders for me. You know what I mean? 'Cause I never had a big brother. Well, I do have a big brother, but he wasn't. They weren't around me when I was a child as much.
Okay.
They lived in Delaware. But
Yeah.
you know, just for me kicking it in the neighborhood where I was, you know, sometimes I would just get to some nonsense, get to trouble here and there, or whatever. As you know, boys do, us boys do. But you know,
Yeah,
I
for
had
sure.
a great time with the Boys and Girls Club. And then when my son came and lived with me in Florida, so I could raise him up into a man, and I'm thankful for his mom for allowing that to happen. Um, when my son came down, I put him in the Boys and Girls Club, and I started coaching the basketball team, and I'm there. And so it was just it was a cool thing. It was a cool feeling that, man, I participated as a child, and now as a grown man, I participated with my child. So it was cool. It was cool.
Yes, I love the Boys and Girls Club. They have always shown me support. Like even before when I started my dreams to become a chef, like they would always give me such good tips. They taught me if you want to be a chef, like it's so important to have a great personality. It's so important to, you know, have a great game plan. And they also taught me it's so important to, if you have a goal in life, to stick with it. And what is sticking with something? Is it just writing something down and revisiting when you feel like it, or is it using those 365 days in a year to actually make something happen? And that's what they taught us. They taught us to always chase your goals and stick with it.
Oh man, yeah. Look, you don't get them kind of lessons in regular school. Like
Exactly.
they don't take it that deep and that far in regular school. So yeah, thank you. Shout out to the Boys and Girls Club of America.
Absolutely. But
We
I also,
appreciate
yeah, and I also do want to shout out my high school, Auburn High, because definitely when I was in high school, I took all the culinary classes they had.
you.
10th grade, I was the only 10th grade. I took hospitality and tourism. Then 11th grade, I took culinary one. And then my senior year, I took culinary two. And I actually finished high school early so I could get closer to culinary school and, you know, just start saving money for my culinary school departure. So I definitely
Okay.
want to give my high school a shout out because they definitely helped me out so much as well.
Yep. Okay. Shout out to Auburn High School. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to
Yeah,
them. No doubt. No doubt. Well, let's say this. You got we talked about this prior to the interview the other day when we had a first
yeah.
conversation. I want to touch on the fact, another aspect of your demeanor, how you're cool, calm, and laid back, and you definitely come off as very articulate, very intelligent. Well, where in your upbringing did that come from? Where in the family did that come from?
Uh, Man, that's honestly a good question. I don't know if I could thank my mom side of the family or my dad's side of the family, but I mean, I say for the most part, like I picked up my demeanor from my parents if I want to give credit, because my mom always taught me how important it is to treat people the way you want to be treated, you know, because she taught me don't just be nice to me, be nice to everybody.
Oh, oh,
Right.
yeah, yeah. You hit me right there. You hit me, bro.
Yeah,
Um,
and that goes so far in the industry because as a chef, I mean, you know, we've all seen those shows where the chefs are angry or they're just, you know, they seem like they don't want to be there. Like that's
right.
not the type of chef I want to be. I want to be the type of chef that I'm always in a good mood. I'm always happy to be there, and I also want my team to be feeling the same energy. But you know, of course, there's not going to be every day is a good day, but on those good days, you just have to just kind of deal with it and just figure out how you can, you know, have a better day in the future. Because not every day is going to be a bad day, just like every day is not going to be a
Us in
good
our
day.
world. every day is different in our world. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I definitely agree with you about how I mean, for the leader, you gotta keep a good, positive, cool attitude at all times because everybody watching you and everybody's moving and vibing off of you. And so,
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
we have the most pressure as the chefs. We have the most pressure on our shoulders, in the head, in the heart. Physically, we're tired, we're beat up, but we still gotta act like we love every second of it. You know what I mean? We still gotta smile. We
Yeah,
still gotta have a good day. No matter what happened to us before we walked in that kitchen, what we gotta do, we gotta check it at the door, right?
yeah. Leave it on the field, as they say.
Right. As they say, true that, true that. So what besides the oh, I'm sorry. Another thing, your mom made me think of my mom because my mom would say the same thing to me too. Like, don't
Yeah.
just be nice at home. Don't just be nice. You when you go out there, you represent me. You better be acting accordingly when you go out in this world, boy.
Absolutely.
Oh, did your mom used to do this to you? Just pour out your whole name. Like if she's trying to get serious with you, she pour out the whole name, and now you know, shut up, stop, and it's time to stop and listen to mom. Like anytime
Absolutely.
mom was trying to tell me how to behave outside in the world, Sean Lamar Slater, if I got to tell you, you keep them cuss words in your mouth when you go outside.
Well, I wasn't really like bad growing up, but like if my mom did call me by my full name, I knew it wasn't good. She'll be like, Daquan Tyrell Piner. And I'll just be like, uh-oh, what I done did now.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's the perfect uh-oh, that's it. So, well, besides your very respectful and insightful and intelligent demeanor and character you have,
Yeah.
what are other core values that you got on from your mother that is still with you today and you keep close with you and you think about it every day?
Uh, well, of course, she gave me good wisdom and the importance of respect and proper manners. But as far as my actual industry that I'm in, like my mom was an amazing cook. She taught me how to cook when I was like 9 or 10, and she kind of did it backwards because I think the way it's supposed to go is you're supposed to teach somebody eggs, then hot dogs. Well, she skipped over those two and taught me fried chicken right away.
And you gotta jump right up in that hot grease, boy. You gotta get up
Yeah,
in there.
definitely. Like I definitely learned how to season from her because she was a seasoned queen.
Seasoned queen. Oh man, much love to your mom. Because let me tell you,
Thank you.
ooh, as much as these stories about your mom is reminding me of my mom, let me tell you, my mom's a great cook too. You know what the best thing my mom does?
What's that?
Beat start button. Cause let me tell you, she ain't don't let her cook nothing. Do not listen. She gonna be so mad at me for telling her, but she will put something on the stove, put something in the oven, turn that thing on high, walk right away into the bedroom, close the door, and
That's
be
funny.
gone, and just be gone. Listen, the only thing that woman probably do right is press a start button when she's making her smoothies or she's making her cheddar popcorn. That's it.
Oh
So
man,
much love and respect to your mom for actually being a cook.
she was an amazing one at that.
Oh man. Okay, so look, I mean, you said it's okay. I just want to talk about it real quick. I
Uh-huh.
just want to touch it real quick. But you are using the past tense. How long has it been for you without your mother?
So it actually be 3 years this summer.
3 years this summer.
Yeah,
Well, God bless, man. Listen, she did an amazing job with her son, with you.
absolutely.
Listen, I'm sure you making her proud. I'm sure she's watching, bro. I mean,
Is that
it's very delightful and it was very cheerful to hear some of the stories you're talking about your mom. It's
yeah,
delightful and cheery. But when I think about my fellow brothers and sisters that been living without their mom, bro, I can't even imagine.
really?
Like
Well,
it's doing something to me now. Just thinking like, what if I couldn't call my mom tonight? Like it does something to me. to think about that. And I feel for you because we talked and you had a great relationship with your mom. So you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
But thank you for helping me with that.
Oh, most
You
definitely.
know that realization. Because
Just
you
to give
told me the
you,
other day on the phone. You told me, Jay, just make sure you keep enjoying your time. That's what you said. Enjoy my time with her, and that's what I
yeah,
try to do every day, bro. So I appreciate you
definitely.
talking all the lovely things about your mom, that sweet lady. I appreciate her. God bless that woman's soul, man.
Amen. But I guess the best advice I could give you for that, because you say you couldn't imagine. I mean, it's not gonna be easy when you first get the news, but eventually you'll kind of deal with it, and you just have to take it day by day. I mean, I can't stress that enough, because when I had to leave, when I got the news, like my biggest fear at the time was, of course, my mental health, but I was concerned about my team because I'm the type of chef, I don't like to leave my team too
Right.
long, but I had left them for like 2 freaking weeks, and the whole time I'm worried about myself and I'm worried about them. But I knew they weren't really concerned about like me returning. They were more so concerned about my health. So shouts out to them, because when I returned, like they gave me welcoming arms. I mean, the whole GTLC as a whole, they did a great job of welcoming back.
That's awesome, man. And I'm glad they did that for you, man, because
Yeah,
it's just, I mean, mom is everything. Mom is everything. So,
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be honest
I
with
love you,
you.
mom. I'm glad you're watching, mom. I'm glad you're meeting
Oh,
Chef
for sure.
Quann for the first time. Oh, cause my mom is on. She already said something about me telling on her. She said,
Yeah,
"So
I was gonna
true."
say that she threw you up under the bus under the comments. I saw that.
All right, so all right. Well, do one more thing about your mom. One more thing.
Okay.
Because you just like me, you a mama's boy, and not in the bad way, not in the bad way at all. We just men of respect when it comes to females, and especially
Absolutely.
females in the family, and especially mom and grandmoms and all that. But
Hmm.
what would your mom say to you today about all these wonderful things you're doing in the food world and your YouTube starting to blow up and all that? What would your mom say to you right now?
Uh, she'll just tell me keep making her proud and do what makes her happy. And honestly, I haven't been doing that truthfully since she's left, but I'm here this year and today to live that promise.
My man, you will. And listen, we already talked, man. We developed a friendship. We met through Chef Lou.
Yeah. Shouts
He
out to him too. I know he's
yeah
watching right now.
yeah. Chef Lou watching it, man. Chef Lou's a cool dude. He always coming through and stopping by, showing the support to the chefs. Him and I had a
Oh yeah,
great chop up. We had a great talk. Make sure y'all go check out Chef Lou on the Cheftorious YouTube channel. But
definitely.
yeah. I mean, it's great. That's all. Just like you said, one day at a time. We're gonna keep doing that thing. Now,
Yeah.
I got another trick question. Well, not another one. This is the first one of a few.
Okay.
I want to go here with you because I know you're one of the rare chefs that know how to make a good, proper dessert as well as cook a decent meal.
Uh-oh.
So, this is what I need to know. And you from Alabama? Boy, if you say the wrong answer, I hope none of your peoples is watching because you're going to get it when you go.
Oh man, I'm scared now, but hit it.
Carrot cake or red velvet cake?
Red velvet.
Woo, yeah, you said that like a true Southern boy. Woo, yeah. You was quick
Man,
to answer too. You said it real quick. You jumped out the chair and everything. Red velvet. What's wrong with you?
man. But I ain't gonna lie, like between Atlanta and Alabama, Atlanta got them beat on red velvet cake. I'm sorry.
Listen, listen. That's a whole nother episode. That's a whole nother show right there. We can talk about Atlanta and food all day for hours.
Oh
Same
yeah.
thing with Houston. I love you. You ever been to Houston?
No, I haven't.
Oh, my brother, chef. Go check out Houston one day if you get a chance. Listen,
Hmm.
first of all, Houston is big for the brothers, for the African American community. They got it going on in that city. But the food. Listen, I tried to get into this place that sold turkey legs. Their specialty is turkey legs. I heard about it because of some post Kevin Hart did a few years ago, something like that. Bro, that place legit has a line around 2 blocks, bro. Legit.
For
Legit.
real?
For real. I waited for an hour and I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm all set. I'm out. I ain't waiting no more. But the place gotta be good for a line to be 2 blocks long and everybody just chilling. Bro, the line was so long, they had they house band go out in the street to play, to keep the people entertained on the street.
Man, that sounds like some Atlanta stuff too.
Right, yeah, but the only way you're gonna know you're in a different place, honestly, is because Houston's like 5 times bigger. That's the only
Yeah.
way you really gonna know, and the southern accents are a bit different. That's the only way you're gonna know you in a different place than Atlanta.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
I'm glad you know Red Velvet's the way to go. I'm really glad about that. I'm proud. You're making me proud when you say right answer. I don't want you to say nothing.
Okay.
All right, so what do you do with your hard-earned days off?
Uh, Man, that's a good question. So, if when I'm not in the kitchen cooking, I'm probably trying to figure out my next YouTube video, but also I'm making beats, and I've been doing that about as long as I've been cooking. Like I've been cooking as long as I've been making beats. But the crazy thing about that is I like cooking and I like making beats because those are two things in the world that we're always going to need. We're always going to need food and you're always going to need a chef to run an operation. And music has been here before us and it's going to be here after us. So as a music producer, it's good to be essential and make beats. So I
Absolutely.
like to do, so I love making beats when I'm not cooking, but I actually kind of just started back making beats because I was on a little hiatus for a bit,
Yeah.
just a little creative block, but I'm getting myself back to where I need to be. But besides that, I'm also snowboarding on my days off when I can. I haven't really been out there much this month because I had a few COVID scares, but I'm gonna hopefully get out there soon. But yeah, just spending time with all my friends out here because doing seasonal work, you have to say goodbye to family. So it's good to be close to friends and have friends that are in your corner. And I like to say, for the most part, my friends in my corner, they're pretty supportive. They definitely help me out with my YouTube. They help me out with cooking. And most of the times, whenever I'm just going for a drive, they like to tag along, and we usually just bond that way. And they're
Nice.
and they're pretty much chefs too.
So you just having the time of your life on your days off. That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
man.
about right there. That's Come on, man. That's what we work for.
Experience of a lifetime, as Vail Resort
Experience of a
says.
lifetime. Let me pause this for a second.
Okay,
One of the viewers is saying they can't hear us. Um,
really?
so let me just double check. Um, are both the chef and I coming through loud and clear? Somebody just put in the comment section that you can hear us loud and clear, both of us, both chefs. We had a volume issue in the beginning of the show, but it was solved. But apparently, maybe it's something on her end because no one else said anything. So look, Miss Martha. Okay, Miss
Somebody said
Martha,
they could
check.
hear us.
Yeah, someone said they can hear both of us. So Miss Martha, thank you, Shanisha. Thank you, Mom. You can hear both of us. Miss
Okay.
Martha, check your settings, sweetheart. Check your settings. It's something on your end because everybody else can hear us. So just double check your settings and make sure everything's copacetic in the volume and the sound settings. So if you got a moment, Chef,
Okay.
would you happen to have a beat prepared for us to listen to?
I'm actually on my phone right now. Like I'm not near my laptop, but I could give you the link to my beat store. If you want to pull some up.
Absolutely. So at the end of the video,
Yeah.
okay, good, Martha. I'm glad she can hear us now. She can hear us. At the end of the
Hallelujah.
video, bro, put your links in there. Put all your social media links in there so everybody can
Okay.
can follow you and keep up with you. Hopefully, I got a lot of rappers on my friends list and that are personal friends of mine and other ones that are on their way doing some things. Hey, maybe I can help you out, sell a beat to somebody or something like that.
Yeah,
But no,
that'll be awesome.
and you know me already in this short time we known each other. I'm all about promotion, man. If anybody got something they doing, and I know and I find out about it, and I know about it, I'm sharing it. I want everybody to be uplifted. Everybody, there's a bag for everybody. There's enough room on the top of this mountain for everybody. So Ain't no
Most
room to, ain't no
definitely.
time to be cutthroat. I don't like that kind of energy. And
I appreciate that.
I want to big you up as much as I can big you up, Chef.
And I appreciate you again having this.
So, talk to me about the YouTube. What are you doing on YouTube?
Uh, well, that's the thing. Like, so I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a while. One of my classmates from high school, she's a very successful YouTuber, and she kind of just reached out to me one day, and we was just kind of chopping it up, and she basically invited me to do a vlog with her, which I did. But she gave me the idea. She was like, "I think you should start a YouTube channel because you got a lot of stuff going on. You know, you're a chef, you make beats." She was like, "You're funny." You know, like she was like, "You should really consider getting a channel." And you know, as a human, we tend to make excuses and put stuff off. So this was in 2020, the summer of 2020, when we had this conversation, and that was also the year of the pandemic. And I kind of wasn't really working in the kitchen that year, so I kind of was just, you know, chilling until this pandemic blew over. But
Right.
a year later, I finally got my YouTube channel going, and the very first video I did was me judging Thunderdome, and that was on July 1st of 2021. And I know that so
Oh.
perfectly because that was just such an iconic day. And the way I used to do the videos, like first it started off me doing it and sharing it like 3, 4 days later. But once I got better with editing the videos, those videos was coming the same day. Like if we had a Thunderdome competition that day, I was editing the video and posting it the same day. But I didn't get the idea to do Thunderdome off rip because the first episode what I vlogged, the guy that was in charge of Thunderdome, he told me, he was like, "Well, since you vlogged the first episode, why not vlog all of them?" And I told him, I said, "But that's going to be a lot of pressure as a chef, and I don't know if I'm going to be around a lot." He was like, "Well, didn't you say you want to be a YouTuber?" He was like, "Well, this should be your motivation. Just vlog every episode." And honestly, I'm so glad he told me that because the next episode I did was a good episode. Then the following episode was good. But then the fourth episode, I actually got very sick and I couldn't, like, I actually did go to work that day, but it was also the same day that one of my leads was competing in a competition. And, you know, of course, I wanted to be there to support him and to vlog, but I was sick. But thankfully, my cameraman, when he was checking on me that day, I was just asking, I was like, "What's going on with Thunderdome?" And he told me, "Oh, we're shooting the footage now." So because I was sick, he still got the footage for me. And I thank him for that because he definitely helped my channel on a day when I was sick, when I was more worried about Thunderdome, when I should have been worried about my well-being. But he really came and saved the day. But
That's
but yeah, I started off doing all 14 episodes of Thunderdome. But also, what I do is if I run a chef special, I'll do an episode of that. I got an episode of me making French onion soup for the first time because I never actually made it from scratch, and
no.
that was pressure right there. I think I
I know
had
you're doing it for the first time on camera. What's wrong with you?
Man, I was crying for like 30 minutes. But yeah, I did. I got a video of that. Just like a few episodes. I mean, just like a few adventures I did in Wyoming. I did on there, and a couple of my beats are on there, and then a couple of like a life events that I've done. I put on my YouTube channel. Like I have a video talking about my very first car accident, as well as this job that I worked for in the industry that actually did not pay us. Like I know that sounds crazy, but it really did happen. I worked for this catering company, then they didn't pay us. And I pretty much got a whole video explaining it. So pretty much my YouTube channel is kind of just what I'm doing right now in my life and stuff that has impacted my life that I feel is good and essential to share with the world.
Bruh, you are essential to share with the world. What you mean? Hey, man, listen. All right, look, I'm not going to talk about what I seen on there. All I'm going to say is make sure you put the YouTube connection under the comments so people can go check it out. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, for sure, for
They need
sure.
it. You need to be saw. You need to be seen. You are funny. You are entertaining, and you're informative as well. So
I appreciate that.
keep it up, brother. Keep it up. Now I wanted to touch back to the music though, because I'm
Uh-oh.
curious. Because I've recently just been turned on to a certain genre of music, and I need to know if this is where you're at, or are you a wide spectrum of different genres? So are you doing rap music, country music, pop music? Or you doing that, that new rap country stuff, the work out to the left, work
Oh man,
out to the right, and dip with it, all that dip. Yeah, I don't know. I ain't trying to mock you. I ain't trying to mock the country music, but I mean that's just what it sounds like to me.
no, you ain't lying. Rap rock is definitely a new trend, but like I don't really just have one sound of music. If you were to like listen to my beat store altogether, you'll be thinking I'm such a versatile producer, and that's the truth. I like to do trap, I like to do hip hop, I like to do lo-fi, chill, drill is hot right now,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, I like to just say I'm a versatile producer. I don't like to just stick to one sound. But if I would say the one sound that I'm the most good at, I have to say chill trap because I'm able to make such a melodic melody and then back it up with trap drums, hi-hats, you know, and just make it sound good. And that's another reason why I like producing and comparing it to being a chef because when you're making that perfect dish, you always want to add a little bit of you to it and season it, and that's what makes me good as a producer. Like I like to add that crazy sound that you listen to and you're like, I got to check that out again, and then before you know it, you're stuck listening to it for 6 hours.
But see, I like that kind of stuff too. The melodic stuff that'll catch you. I mean, and
Yeah,
because it's mood music. It's mood music. You know what I mean? And I love
yeah.
to be with mood music. I wanna get to a couple of the viewers' comments here.
Okay.
Um, so Chef Lewis said that soup you made it was bussin' though. He said it was bussin'. So I
Yeah,
mean, look, man, I'm gonna ride with that, and I'm gonna go ahead and say that soup that you made on the spot like that was busting. Um,
yeah. So actually, the day that we made the French onion soup, it was my Friday. So I'm usually off Fridays and Saturdays. But what I like to do when I'm a chef is I like to leave my team set up for success. And I have been hearing my lead say for the longest, like, I want to make French onion soup one day this season. And one day I had kind of not necessarily ran out of ideas for soup, but I was like, hey, so today want to be the day you finally make the French onion? And he says, yes. So I tag team and helped him. And actually, when I did finish the soup, that was just for the following day. They ran a special on my days off. So usually when I leave my team in charge, the soup du jour, it usually lasts a good 3 days. But this particular soup, it didn't make it to 2 days. It was so successful. I actually wasn't there to physically witness my lead do expo and sell it out, but I did hear good feedback. Customers left reviews on Yelp. My actual chef gave me a review as well as front of house. And I always encourage front of the house to try my soup because their job is to sell a soup du jour, and
hello.
they always they always keep it real with me. They always tell me like, Chef, this is good. Can I take some home? And I always let them take it home, but I always count on their feedback really the most when I'm making a soup because it's their job to sell it.
That's right. That's right. They got to be in on the marketing and the advertising of it too. It can't just be you smelling good from the kitchen. They got to go tell the people what's smelling good back there.
Right.
Um,
They gotta describe it very well.
Chef Nate, shout out Chef Nate. What's up, bro? Chef Nate saying, "What's up, fam?"
What's up?
Just to fill you in on Chef Nate. Chef Nate is a big part of Cheftorious. Chef Nate is the ambassador for Cheftorious, basically for the entire country. And he comes and he shows support to every chef that's come after him. He was the very first episode.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah, he's a childhood friend of mine, and he's a real chef. He knows that no matter how good we are, we still need to learn from one another, and we still need to share knowledge and whatnot. So, Chef Nate, get your question ready for Chef Quann here, please. I definitely want you and Chef Quann to connect. He's a good brother. He's solid, a legit chef, serious about his craft and his artwork. I think you guys would get along great. So please get a question ready for Chef Quann. Um, hey, Miss Crystal, thanks for showing up, Miss Crystal. Um, so look, I got another one now. Please tell me, since you love the outdoor stuff, you mentioned snowboarding and whatnot, you like that adrenaline stuff, okay? Check this out.
Uh,
Are you bungee jumping or you skydiving?
uh, Skydiving.
Oh Lord, I'm losing my heart right now. Oh wow.
Nah,
You was
man.
skydive though?
Yeah, cause think about it. Bungee jumping, I mean, it just sounds like you finna take a jump. That kind of takes away the fun. Skydiving, like, just listen to what you're doing. You're jumping out of the sky, like you're diving into the free air.
And
I
I
mean,
can't believe, just like you said, listen to what you're doing, but you still got that big smile on your face like you about to go tomorrow.
nah, I ain't ready to do that. But if I did have the choice, I'm definitely going with skydiving.
Okay, I ain't mad at you, man. I ain't mad at you. One of the viewers are saying hi to you. Miss Crystal Fearing is saying hello, Chef Quann.
Hello.
Um, yeah, Crystal's 100% Cheftorious supporter day one. She enjoys all the chefs interviews. She tries to come out. She's learning her thing. She's got a business in South Florida, and she wants to learn from all of us. That whatever she can learn from us, she wants to learn. So she just stopped in and she said, "Hello, Chef Quann."
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Nice to meet you.
Um, so if you could cook anywhere, and well, before I even go there, where else in the country have you been cooking?
Uh, well, besides Colorado and Wyoming, on my off season, I just stay in Atlanta. And actually, it's a good thing you asked that. I got my second sous chef job at this company called Sage Dining Services. It was like a private school, but for K through 12. So
Hmm,
I will say this was actually one of my favorite chef jobs because it was Monday through Friday, but every day, like they had a set menu, and it was my job to just run a special. Like they had a set menu, but they gave me the freedom to run something as a special. I mean, of course, it being a school, there are restrictions and limitations, so you can't
right.
season some certain stuff too hard. But for the most part, I love seeing the kids' reaction to whatever chef special I made, whether it was an eggplant, chicken parmesan, like they tore that up. Or even one time I made a pineapple pizza, and I didn't even want to because I can't stand pineapple pizza, but it was a hit. Those kids ate it like it was candy. But
Yo,
the
you
set,
was just we are so much the same, bro. I can't stand no pineapple pizza. When I go on my breaks and I go home to visit my mom and my sister, and yeah, yo, chef, can you make us a pizza? Well, yeah, I'll hook the pizza up. And then, oh, pineapples in the fridge. I got a jar of pineapple. What? For what?
no.
What do you want me to do with those? I ain't putting that on no pizza.
But yeah, to finish what I was saying about
I'm
that
sorry, go ahead.
job, no worries. I actually ended up losing that job because I ended up getting really sick. This was like February of 2020. So you see where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
I ended up getting this thing called an upper respiratory infection that happened to be viral. So like they basically told me I couldn't return to work until my symptoms were clear and I was free, of whatever it was. So I get back literally like I think it's like March 11th or something, and that's when COVID broke out, and they basically told us like the school was closed and they would communicate with us if we would return. And before I knew it, I never went back to that job because of COVID. And I really liked that job because I never worked for a school, and it was a different type of pressure because as a chef, I like to do the morning shift. I'm not really a fan of the night shift. I'd rather wake up 4 o'clock in the morning, get the day started, and deal with breakfast and lunch, then go about my day. So when I lost that job to COVID, I was just like, dang, like, and the timing of it was bad because none of us was prepared for COVID, especially the food industry. So
Right.
in a way, I didn't necessarily feel too bad for losing the job because it was out of my control. But I really had fun working there, and I learned a lot in the short time I was there because I was only there for like a month and some change because I joined with the company January, like literally the first day school went in of that season. I think it was like January 4th, 2020.
Dude, is it not the best feeling cooking for children?
Honestly, yes, because what people don't realize about kids, kids are one of the most honest people on the planet. They're gonna tell you if your shirt's dirty. They're gonna tell you if your head is big. They're gonna tell you if something's nasty. And I've never had that feedback from them. You know, not to say that I make nasty food, but I've always got honest feedback from children working there. You know, even the kids that have to take gluten-free options, you know, even if they don't like it, they would say something like, "I wish I could try this."
Right, right. And I mean, listen, bro, I got so many stories about cooking for kids.
Hmm.
Cause one, the kids love me. Kids love me. I don't know. I have a great rapport with children, but I don't know. Like, even when they're honest and they don't like what I made, I could never get mad because the way they're honest about it, it's freaking hilarious. Like, I would
Yes.
have this little girl. I made chicken wings. It's her favorite thing to eat. Chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing, chicken wing. So for her, I made a special chicken wing. Didn't even try it. Bro, she didn't even taste it. I sat it down in front of her. She said, "This smells disgusting. Mom, nope. Mom, nope. I don't want it. It smells like garbage. No, Mom." I couldn't stop laughing because like she was dead serious. Like, this
Yeah, I
smells
know she was.
horrible. And I listen, when I tell you I put my pizzazz on that thing, bro, I
Oh
did my
man.
thing, bro. Like, it was wicked, man. It was like I had a little bit of mango that I made. I made a mango coulis, but I put
Hmm.
garlic up in that little thing right there, bro. Put a little garlic, bro. I put a little what you call it, a little sofrito in that thing, and bathed the wings and made them so crispy, like kids like them. I made it so crispy, nice, juicy. I was like, this little girl don't even know what she's missing, but I can't stop laughing because the way she's shaking her
Yeah.
hair and the big, long, dark hair, black ponytail keeps saying, "No, no." I'm like, all right, all right. So I said, "You want me to make you a special peanut butter and jelly sandwich?" She said, "Yeah, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that." Man, I just went and grilled the bread and made peanut butter jelly sandwich, gave it to her. She freaking loved it. All I did was grill the bread. I ain't do nothing else special to it. I just grilled the bread. But I just love that about kids, man. I just love that about kids. But when they
Definitely,
like your stuff, though, the biggest
man.
fans you'll ever have in the world. I mean, listen, the kids, they make little dances about you. Yeah, Chef is the best. Chef number one. He gave us hot dogs and some toasty buns. Chef, go Chef. Like, I love when kids get happy with what we cook for them. Like, I love cooking for kids, bro. I love cooking for kids. Um,
Definitely.
so look, do you have one thing I don't see with all your creativity and all your adventures that you're doing, all your other side ventures besides being a chef? I haven't seen anything that's leaning towards you having your own brick and mortar restaurant or you having a food truck or anything like that. Are you gonna follow in the path of the million chefs who walk down that valley of death, or do you have something else in mind, something new and fresh in mind?
So yeah, I have plenty of long-term culinary goals. I would like my own food truck. I haven't thought of a name of it, but I'm typically a healthy guy, so I want a healthy food truck. What's gonna be interesting about this food truck is it's only gonna serve three things. I'm sorry, four things. Paninis, salads, smoothies, and I want to somehow make my own protein bar if that's possible. And those are gonna be the four things I sell because I think those four things are very healthy and for a food truck, that'll be pretty essential and
Different,
portable.
different. It's different. It's different.
Yeah, and
Um,
uh,
to me, first of all, that's one of the things we learn early as chefs, especially on our own. We've been taught it during our training, but once we starting to do it on our own, what's the best thing we learn? Sometimes less is better.
yeah, less is more. Like,
Less is
and
more.
what I learned about being in Thunderdome also is it's best to keep it simple because when you try to overthink what you're gonna do before you know it, 40 minutes has passed by and you're not even thinking of what you're gonna do because you only have 90 minutes to do that.
Right.
But another one of my culinary goals is I definitely want to start my own chef knife company. When I was in culinary school, it was so much different than like typical college because once we get our paperwork situated, they send you to this orientation and you pick up your knife kit and books. And I always thought with college, you get your books separate. I didn't know it was included in your tuition. So I somehow want to start my own chef knife company and pair it with culinary schools so people can start from the bottom like I did. And I still to this day have my knife kit from culinary school back to my place in Atlanta. And
Oh,
I
you
def
actually got a good knife set in culinary school.
yeah, and then I got
Oh,
my own
shout
personal
out to
chef
your
knife.
culinary school. Shout
That's
out
right,
to your culinary school.
Le Cordon Bleu Atlanta. But
Okay, Le Cordon
yeah,
Bleu. That's why. Okay, that's why.
but my
Yeah,
final goal in the industry is I do want to have my own restaurant. I would love to have my own diner, and this is the cool thing, because my last name is Piner. I'm gonna call it the Piner Diner, and it's gonna be Southern based.
yo, I like that. And you know what? People like stuff like that.
Definitely.
Customers like stuff like that, bro. A lot of people that get into business, they don't think about the psychology behind your business. I mean, you
Yeah,
can't just go calling your business any old thing off the wall now.
definitely. And
So
I feel
the
like
Piner
I feel like I
Diner.
want to represent. I want to represent my name well. And diners mostly serve you comfort food, and I'm pretty much a cool comfort type of guy. So if you're gonna come to my diner, I want you to feel welcome. And of course, I want you to return. I don't want you to come one time and never return. I want you to become a customer and hear my story. So that's my final goal in life. Of course, that's gonna take time, but eventually I'll get there.
Listen, I applaud that because you have some very good ideas. And they're not necessarily following that valley of death thing that most chefs do. Which is a plus, because if you don't follow through the valley of death where those other chefs went and died, you already on the right track. Because
Definitely.
I one thing that happens in our industry that's just it's really gotta stop. The copycatting. Um,
Yes,
because unfortunately in our industry, you can only copy something a few times.
definitely.
After that, if you saturate it, it kills us. It kills the original idea. It kills the original chef. It gotta stop. And also, just because this path worked for that chef, do your own thing. You can make your restaurant, but make your restaurant different. Please, different colors. Do something different. I'm sorry, maybe that's just me when I'm losing a marble or something, or maybe I'm off my rocker. But I get so tired of seeing the same thing all the time, same thing.
Definitely. I definitely see a lot of copycatting and a lot of inspiration. And there's nothing wrong with being inspired, but just give credit when it's due. If you took someone's presentation style or you took their sauce idea, give them credit. You know, what good is it taking credit for someone else's work? It's only gonna make you look bad in the long run.
Puh, you,
And it's
bruh,
it's
keep
so
talking to
funny.
her.
It's so funny you say this because as a music producer too, people jack beats all the time. But I,
Yeah.
I, I actually was in that situation last year. Someone jacked one of my beats and tried to upload it on SoundCloud or something, and they sent me the notification. I think they did a great job of handling it because I didn't even, I didn't realize my stuff was copywritten like that. So for them to handle that, I really appreciate them. But copycatting is not right, and you should never take anyone else's work. You should always be creative and do your own thing.
Um, and if you are gonna do something off of somebody else's work, it's supposed to be inspirational, and you're supposed to do something,
Absolutely.
supposed to inspire you to do something different. And it's supposed
Definitely.
or elevate that original idea that inspired you. But doing the same exact carbon copy thing is just that's not what's up. I think that's devil business, and I don't play that game. And listen, and anybody watching, listen, Chef, we haven't known each other a long time, But bro, I just started my thing with the savory food like 2.5 years ago, almost 3 years ago. I started, and I've made it so far so fast, right? But when I started putting certain things on social media, do you know how many different? I'm like, I ain't never seen a chef putting a savory fruit sauce on their meat online. Like I ain't see that. Why that's happening now? And it
You
make me
know why
tight.
it happened. You
Right,
know
yeah, it
why
would
it
make
happened.
me tight because that's one of my trademarks is I'll take a fruit, turn it into a sauce, a savory sauce, and I throw it on all meats, all kind of meat. And that's just my thing. Like I took that fruit sauce on your dinner game to a whole new level. And I'm sorry, I'm venting on your interview. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be doing it. Venting on
It's
your
all good. I hear you, man.
interview. But the copycat thing, it kills me, bro. It really does. It kills me. Um, I mean, I used to make music videos, food music videos all the time, where I'm putting something together and I'm putting some fly music behind it. At one point, I'm the only one doing that on the gram. That wasn't the way it was on the gram. The next thing I know, but I ain't gonna front. They elevated it though. They elevated the original concept I was doing, and you know, with all these fancy cameras and buying all the apps to do all the effects and stuff. Good job, you did. But can't you just say I watched Cheftorious one day and it sparked my idea? You can't
They're
say
not
that.
gonna do
Like
that. They're not gonna do that.
they're not gonna do that because they're afraid to let somebody know they didn't necessarily create that. They want to act like they the ones who was day one with it. But it's all
Yeah.
good. We know when somebody's copycatting our stuff. We know
Oh,
that.
most definitely. Like you know when you started a trend, and like you know when you was the first to do something. Like actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, boom,
But
boom. You got that from your mom, huh? Because my mom tell me that all the time. My mom will be like, "Stop worrying about this. Don't let your food talk for itself. Let your action look. You cook for the drummer, the bass player at AC/DC. Who cares what he's cooking? Look what you did." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, you're right. You know what? You're right. You're right. The actions is what's matter."
yeah, she definitely said
No.
something like that.
Everybody keep hitting that like button, keep hitting the heart button on Chef Quann's video right now.
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
one more question before I'm a step aside and I'll let you take forth with whatever you want to say or any shout outs or anything like that.
Okay.
Who would you be for 24 hours if you had a choice? For 24
Who would
hours.
I be?
You no, hold on. I'm gonna give you an option. It's always A or B. You look,
Okay.
you gotta answer the questions in my world, not your world. Like
Okay.
I wanna see what you would do. So for 24 hours, if you had a chance, would you be Kanye West or would you be Barack Obama?
Oh man.
Yeah, I stung you with that one. Zzz, got you right there, huh?
Uh, I'm gonna have to go with Kanye.
You would? I
Yeah.
would too. I would
I'm
too.
gonna
Cause
tell.
it just seems like being Kanye for 24 hours, there's a lot more interesting things that's gonna happen.
Right. I mean, don't get me wrong, Kanye be spazzing and wilding out, but that guy is a legend. And I have more in common with Kanye, I will say, than Barack Obama. Kanye's a fantastic music producer and Mongol, and one day I hope to be a Billboard platinum producer. One day I hope to have
No doubt.
21 Grammys. I mean, it's not
Speak
about
that
his
thing.
personal. It's not about his personal life. It's about the music and him as an artist. So I would definitely much rather be Kanye. And I have mad respect for Obama. Don't get me wrong, but if if you know we're being in terms of who could I relate to more, I'm going with Kanye.
Now, see, yeah, I agree with you. Cause I love me some Barack. I love his movement. I love what he stands for. I love his demeanor, his attitude. I love all that. I love the children. I love Michelle. Oh, Michelle's just everything. Michelle's everything.
Gorgeous.
But I'm sorry. I got to be Kanye for 24 hours because you potentially have the chance to go slap Kim K on the booty real quick. You potentially had that chance. I think the chances of like fondling Kim K real quick for a second are way more astronomical than running into Michelle Obama one day. Like we could run into Michelle Obama one day way easier than it would be to be like, Kim, what's up, girl? What's going on?
I feel that for sure.
So yeah, I'm sorry. I just gotta be a little too extra manly with it on why I want to be Kanye for a day. I don't want the beats. Listen, I don't even want to be able to call Jay-Z. Because anybody that knows me would tell you Hove is the best to me. For me, Hove is the top. And I love Hove. I'll fight you over Hove. I met Hove. Listen, that's a whole nother story. But I met Hove and everything. I held the door open for him to walk in the stadium and everything. Listen, Hove know me. But I wouldn't even call Hove if I was Kanye for a day. First thing I'm doing is I'm calling Kim. Period. And I don't care. Everybody can be mad at me if you want. I'm calling Kim. That's that. Hey, bro, thanks for stopping by, Cheftorious, Chef Quann. Yo, give your shout-outs to your family, anybody, your friends or co-workers that may be watching. The platform is yours. Say your shout-outs and your loves.
I definitely want to give, like I said, a shout-out to the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Lee County, Auburn High School, class of 2014. Definitely want to give a shout-out to my culinary class, Le Cordon Bleu, class of 2016. Shouts out to all my chefs, all my friends, all my supporters. I definitely want to give a shout out to my favorite chef, Chef Graham Anderson, because he got me into this white coat and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for him. So I don't know if he's watching, but if he does, salute to you, Chef Graham. Well, yeah, just keep supporting me. Subscribe to me on YouTube, Young Bart TV. I'm going to drop all my links in this comments. But thank you for this opportunity. But one last thing we need to get into. Why did you choose The Last Dragon as inspiration behind this episode?
That's a good question. That is a good question. And now that you asked that, it do make me think. I never told you. I wanted to tell you that. But did you watch the movie yet?
Yes. Whoa, man. I was not ready for that.
Okay. Before we talk about how you felt about the movie. The reason why I chose The Last Dragon to be your theme for your video is because I knew you told me your age right away, and I'm like, man, he just turned 27. He's a young cat. And he's a young African-American brother. He's intelligent. He's humble. He's peaceful. But man, his food is kicking butt. And so every time I'm dealing with a chef after and usually I talk to him first before I go doing a video. But with you, I got the inspiration just off of what I saw on your YouTube, what I saw on your Instagram, and what I seen on your Facebook photos was, dude is kicking butt in the kitchen. Zen vouched for you before I asked you, because I told Zen I was going to ask you. He vouched for you. Chef Lewis vouched for you.
I appreciate them.
And then honestly, I think about how hard it is for people of color to come up in the kitchen. So, some of us don't experience that worldly racism and that foot on your neck trying to keep you down. But I know I had. I had. And it just made me think. I'm like, dang, this young dude, he reminds me of me. Like, he just, even though you started out way younger, and it just, I felt it. And then right immediately, I heard in my head, like, Leroy, you warmed up yet? And I was like, yo, that's it. I said, that's it. And then I saw the picture with you with the two knives hanging. I said, that's it. We doing Last Dragon. He Bruce Leroy. He the Last Dragon. I said, he the Last Dragon. He, in the end, Chef Quann, he gonna win. That's why I picked the Last Dragon for your story.
And is that what you meant when you put in the video, you was like, he got the glow? Because at the end, when he had the glow, man, because
I knew look, I'm not big on social media. Look, I don't got hundreds and thousands of followers, but let me tell you what I do got, brother. I have celebrity chefs that follow me on Instagram and Facebook and on Twitter.
Same.
Okay, so it's not about the numbers; it's about who's watching. And I feel like somebody need to feel the way I feel about what you do, and somebody need to see your glow. So that's why I want you on Cheftorious. Because
I appreciate it, man.
If I could be any factor in pushing you to another level, I did my job.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna upload this on my YouTube channel as well. I'm gonna have my subscribers check this out, and I'm gonna shout you out and have them check you out.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. And then also for any other future chefs that be watching, because the watchers don't necessarily come up on here all the time. You don't see everybody watching. But then I can tell there's more people watching than what I can see. And I know there's some chefs on the low watching that I asked to be on the show, and they haven't answered my messages yet. But just let them know what I'm about when I come to ask you. What up, Chef King? What up, my brother? Chef King was on yesterday. You came and checked Chef King out, bro.
I saw that episode.
But let future chefs know what I'm about. That I ain't about no funny business. I ain't asking for money. I don't ask for nothing in return. All I do is ask if we can talk and share your story.
Absolutely. We all about putting each other on and growing.
That's right. And we family now. Once you sit in that chair in the Cheftorious Ring of Fire, we family now. All right?
Absolutely.
All right, yo, I appreciate you, Chef Quann. Yo, thanks for giving us your time and sharing your lovely story. And all praises due to your sweet mother. All praises due.
I'm sorry. That's right. May God bless her.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We going to revisit this soon because I know you're going to have some great news to update all the fans and the watchers with, whether it be your music, whether it be you just conquered a snowboarding trick, whatever. If you got anything you want to update, let me know. We're going to keep in touch, you my brother. Hey, I wish you the best, and we'll talk soon, my brother.
All right, man. You be blessed. Thank you again.
You too. Everybody, thanks for stopping through Cheftorious episode 12 with Chef Quann Piner, baby. Keep it in mind, don't forget Piner's Diner. We gonna see that one day, baby. Yo,
that's right.
Hit that like button, hit the heart button, hit the share button. Show your love for Chef Quann, all right? Cheftorious, we out.